So here we have the Mercedes-Benz A180 on a 15 plate. I'm going to start off firstly by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it from there. From the outside, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot area of the vehicle first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have plenty of boot space along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat, should you wish to increase this space even further again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car. And then, as I mentioned, we'll hop in and run through some controls from there. Now that we've done a full circle of it, though, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly, before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the speedometer and the fuel gauge. On the right-hand side, the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. And in the center, the main trip computer. So you can change information displayed here. For example, you can display the total miles, which are 56,926. A digital readout for the speedometer, and you have other menus available to you as well. So you have a settings menu. You've got your trip computer menu as well, and audio just here. You can also pair up your phone and use that. And the buttons I was using to go through those menus is just here. We have our stereo controls on the right hand side, phone controls as well, including voice activation for your phone. Over in the center is where you'll pair the phone up. So you can do that in a number of ways. You can do it by highlighting telephone up on here using this dial just here, or you could press the telephone button and then follow the instructions using that dial. Similarly, it's how you could select radio and media. So under radio, you can see we got FM, medium wave and short wave radio. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do so in a number of ways. We have a CD player, as you can see. We've also got USB input and Bluetooth audio as well. So loads of ways to listen to your music in this car. Below that, we have the main unit itself with the buttons I was just using. The volume for the stereo. You can answer and end phone calls from here. We can turn off our stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic, which will save you fuel. You can turn that off from there. Similarly, your hazard warning lights on and off from here. Underneath that, we then have the air conditioning. So you can adjust the temperature, fan speed, and the direction the air is being distributed in. The air conditioning is on at the minute, so that's off. Back on again. You can recirculate the air that's in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly, depending on the temperature you've set over here. We have a 12-volt charging socket and some storage. And then the gear lever for the 6-speed manual gearbox. Reverse is a lift, and then down into this bottom corner. And then we have the dial I mentioned a moment ago, and more storage space here. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come to see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at 7daysonly.co.uk. We'd love to hear from you soon.